Hey, where do you think you guys are going? Hey, get back here. Baby, come back. Oh, no, not you. I didn't want you. Get out of here. Ah, help me.
You bastard! We're not lab animals.
All right, good. All right, this is the anointed that I was chasing down. Hello. Oh, you wanna? No? Okay, cool. Oh no, I missed the crucial shot. All right, where is? I saw another thing that was lootable. Oh, there it is. Good. Give me that ammo. Give me that ammo, indeed.
Hope they got the message.
Sam, how's it looking?
The Archon's chamber will require
a
new path through the unlocked door.
Okay, going through the unlocked door. I feel like I'm being led into a trap. This is a trap, isn't it?
Ryder, caution.
Yep. Where's Admiral
kind
Akbar?
Immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle.
Uh-oh.
I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. It was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
Yep.
Not before I end you. I've seen your experiments. It's what we call inhuman.
And what I call progress.
Hey, back off, asshole.
Don't you touch me or my son ever again.
A first, son. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough.
Do you ever think maybe my secret is that they like me?
Report.
The remnant, that is.
Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Solarians are going to save us, aren't they?
Reika must have run into trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
Whoa. Kinda don't want to die today, Sam.
After stopping your heart, I would attempt to resuscitate, of course.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
I had no choice in the matter.
Not again.
You better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
Well, don't. Just do it. Don't tell me.
Sam?
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. 0 activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
That's twice now I've come back from the dead. Can't say the experience is improving.
I believe it is preferable to the alternative.
You two look comfortable.
So did you, while you were playing dead.
Hey, watch yourself, woman. She's got like a sassy tone. I almost didn't come back. You would have been heartbroken, Cora.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
So I got a question.
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
And I don't want the answer to be plot device,
Must be a way to access it.
but it's going to
I'll
be
look for
plot
it.
device.
Could be useful intel here. We should check this area out while we can.
Thank you, Cora. Is that, are you done?
Step away from there!
Step away from where? What is going on? What are they doing?
Archon, do you hear me? Now you have 2 pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
She's like a teenager who's trying to impress her
Reagan,
father.
come in. What's going on?
A little diversion. Captain Hazer and Venro need time to set up the EMP. I'll be in touch.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Are we sure she isn't part Krogan?
She might be. So, and I don't want the answer to be plot device, but I'm pretty sure the answer is plot device. Why was it that I went, I died on the floor there where the trap was, and then when I resuscitated, the trap didn't spring again? You would think that that would be the case, right? Like it's like a pad, and you walk onto the pad, and then I don't know. Maybe it disables it and when you're done. I don't know.
I'm told this specimen lays claim to a title.
Among my people, I'm known as Moshai.
Here you are nothing.
I am your enemy.
You serve a use, that is all. That's why you still live. You will tell me what you know, or you will suffer.
Okay. I'm surprised he still has those audio logs.
I told you, I've never seen the relic before.
Pain will remind you.
Ah,
A final time. How does Meridian work?
I don't know.
Then the specimen will learn true agony.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. You're really. Is it this? Oh, I need to get there. I see. Okay. I was so lost with what it was trying to have me scan that entire time. Are these all dead people? They probably are, aren't they? Listen.
Tell me what you know of Meridian. Is that why you're here?
Meridian? I've never heard of it. We just got here. It was a long trip and
Again, tell me of Meridian.
I just explained. I don't know what that is.
Then what use are you?
What do you... Oh!
Dissect this specimen as you will.
Doesn't look dissected.
Curious. But one lie, and that can be broken.
You won't break something you can still use.
Clever prattle. Everything serves.
Before, maybe. But now, when I talk, you'll listen.
Interesting.
Where are you from?
A different galaxy. We call it the Milky Way.
Why did you come here?
We're settlers. Just looking for a place to live.
Speak the truth. Where is your invasion force?
We're not invaders! Please, who are you people? We don't mean any harm! Wait! Ah! I can't tell you what I don't know!
You lie. Where is the one you call Pathfinder?
I don't know! Ah!
Interesting. I wonder. Okay, so timeline here. I wonder if they noticed what I could do, and then they already had the Solarian arc. So then they went through and were like, okay. Now that we have the Solarian arc, we need to find their Pathfinder, and then that's when the Solarians hid said Pathfinder because they knew that they were being hunted, or that the Pathfinder was being hunted down. So did all this happen because they found out what I was doing? Interesting.
The report's true. Strangers have arrived on our borders. Specimens we've never seen. We captured a lone vessel. The occupants claim they come from another galaxy. Milky Way, they call it. A great opportunity lies before us. A treasure of fresh specimens. Genetics shaped by forces outside our galaxy. This could be quite the prize.
I think that kind of confirms some of what I had, that they had the Solarian arc before the rest of us got here.
One of the specimens, a human, misery trying to understand it, and this newcomer succeeds in one day. At all costs, we must obtain this specimen. The implications for Meridian are extraordinary.
Yep, well, that confirms that. So there you go. Exactly what I said, I suppose. Easy peasy. I guess I'm just gonna run over here and push the button. It wants me to push the button, so I can push the button. But is there anything in here before? Ooh, Krogan.
The Krogan are a brutish race, which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the idea.
Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study. The ones they call Asari, their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful.
You okay over there, Cora? Jumping across the console?
These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order, an effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study.
I wonder if they've gotten additional specimens.
Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them, a cunning which could be leveraged. More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens to choose from.
You know what's really interesting is, you know, listening to all this, it reminds me just how good the world building in the Mass Effect series is. Specimen search translated. Archon, as you ordered. Search teams have been dispersed to find more specimens from the Milky Way. The Solarian specimens claim knowledge of additional species called human, Turian, Krogan, and Asari. We are in the process of collecting members of all species for study and eventual exaltation. But they don't seem to mention the Quarians, who are kind of left adrift.
Well, that did something. Let's look around.
Which, by the way, is interesting because we're getting a comic or a book. I think it's a book, which is going to kind of wrap up the Andromeda story and tell us what happened to the Quarian arc. So I guess I got a book to read because Quarians are my most, my favorite and the most interesting.
This way.
Does this seem safe? This seems like a bad idea. This seems like, you know, you're playing an alien or you're in an alien movie and you go into the air vents. Usually the aliens are in the air vents, and this is
be fun.
This is a bad idea. Okay, I don't like this one bit. I do not like this.
You hear that?
One bit.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for loot too. That's the way I roll. I should have this out just in case. Dumped. Wait, why are they dumped in here? They're not going anywhere. They're just stuck in here. It's gonna cause a backup. Come on.
Part of me was hoping this kind of evil only existed in the Milky Way. Guess I was naive.
You know?
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts too.
This is why we bring him along. He's a poet. In some weird fashion. Lots of containers. I'm happy with this. It's giving my need for looting. And it's actually pacing things kind of well.
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, I see the red dot. We're definitely not alone. Hello?
I'm really starting to hate
because it can be. Now I gotta be really careful. Now that they're gonna be pulling that stuff.
Dead Solarian. Must have escaped into these ducts, and then...
They sent that animal in here to find him. Poor guy.
Poor guy indeed.
This is Reika. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hazer, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
Are we? Okay. This seems dangerous. Discovered antechamber. I believe this is it. Seems like a door that I need to go into.
Is that a Krogan?
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
Uh-oh, those
The
things do
DNA
not
is
look good.
corrupted, but drastically altered.
Yeah.
It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
That's not good.
I'm beginning to hate these guys.
Get in line.
And that is why we bring Drac with us, by the way. Ooh, this is pretty. Why did it... That was such a weird, like...
Here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it.
I like
All
this a
right,
lot.
guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
The Archon has done.
Why does he care so much about the remnant? It's an obsession.
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer.
Sounds good. The interesting thing
Remnant origin confirmed, though it's not the relic we're searching for.
is that this is definitely a boss area. It's a cool
This
boss area.
object serves no.
There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be
Oh,
one
hello.
hell of a getaway.
It will be indeed, if we can actually do it. I'm gonna search up here just in case there's any things to loot. You know how it is. The usual. So, ooh. Not quite what I was looking for, but you know, it'll do. It'll do. I can handle that. It's gonna be the last thing, isn't it? It's always the last thing when it comes down to these.